Welcome to the series finale of the Double Stuff podcast. This is really exciting. We've done 9 episodes so far. This is our 10th one, and we're going to do something really special. But first, I'm going to introduce myself. I am Sarah.
I'm Charity.
I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Alan.
And why'd you say it?
You were super excited about this final episode.
I'm Alan.
Okay.
I'm Alan. You can tell we're literally on pins and needles because we're about to do something that we've never done before.
And that's finish a podcast.
Finish a whole podcast.
We did it, guys.
So we're going to do, this is a really big accomplishment. So we figured to celebrate that accomplishment, we're going to do something that we've never done before. So hopefully it turns out well. If not, enjoy the ride. So earlier in 2020, there was a guy named Nicholas Parsons recently passed away, and the Americans might not know him too well, but the British community definitely does. He was mainly known for a radio game show called Just a Minute. And I've personally never played it before, but it's so much fun to listen to and watch. So essentially, you're given 60 seconds to talk about whatever the random topic or subject is. And you have to be able to say it without hesitating, without repeating yourself. And it sounds easier said than done, but it's really difficult to do
until you're put on the spot.
Until you're put on the spot, because when we talk, like me, I just stutter when I said we and we. I would have gotten docked for that because I hesitated and I stuttered. So it's just being able to talk about that nonstop, confidently about a random topic. So we're gonna try to do a double stuff version of that.
An ode to Just a Minute.
Yeah, an ode to Just a Minute. So hopefully this turns out well. So Charity's going to be our random timer person as well as a contestant. So it'll be Charity and Dan and Alan participating.
Present.
I'm going to try to host this as best of my ability. So we're going to do one. We're going to see how well this works. Charity has her hand on the timer. Mm-hmm. And if we catch each other hesitating or something, we're going to do a very high definition with our voices because we don't have our own buzzers. So
we should have had a taboo buzzer.
We should have.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's what we get for not planning that far
ahead,
guys.
It's a super high production value
podcast. Nothing beats something that we all understand. All right, so we're going to randomly try this.
You with your microphone booster seat.
I know.
That's true. Yeah, for those of you listening and can't see.
Nobody. I don't
no
think they care.
But Alan's literally on a little mini pedestal.
Well, I took a picture of it earlier, so
yeah, it'll be in a future post somewhere.
Okay, so maybe it gets explained.
It'll get explained. If not, just enjoy us rambling here. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's try this. So our first topic, and the topics will be based off of random ramblings that we've had in past podcast episodes.
Oh.
So something that we've talked about before, but now we have to actually talk like we know what we're talking about.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, so 60 seconds.
And you can't.
Wait, who's going first?
You can't use the key word, right? So like if we talk about dreams, we can't say the word dream, or we can only say it once.
I think we can, but only say it once.
Only say it once. Okay.
We can at least say it once.
I have to refresh myself.
I know, so do I. So if you guys are listening, trying to be like that anal, be like, oh, they didn't say this right, please forgive us. We're going to do this as best we can. All right, enough preambling. Let's do this.
Cool.
All right. So, hello, contestants.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. So
Happy to be here.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Where do you come from, Dan?
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, forget it. We don't care. All right. Mark that. All right, Charity. Mm-hmm. You're our first contestant. Mm-hmm. You have 60 seconds to talk about cotton candy for breakfast.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
When I woke up the other morning, I had just woke. This is so hard already. I'm starting off with a great start.
I think that was Alan.
Yeah, I think that was Alan.
It was?
Yeah,
right.
So you pointed. So I guess you get a point for pointing out Charity's hesitancy. Mm-hmm. All right, Alan. The topic is cotton candy for breakfast.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh gosh.
Is it okay? Sorry, I messed up. I messed up.
Well, I guess.
Can I get a redo?
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay.
I'll
give you a redo.
We'll honor that.
All right, I can do this. Come on, Alan. Come on.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, begin.
I would never eat cotton candy when I woke up. I would go take a shower.
You hesitated. You stuttered a little bit too.
All
Yeah.
right, we are down to 45 seconds. Who knew cotton candy was a difficult topic?
That's true.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Every morning, I come down the stairs. I grab a bowl from the cabinet, a giant bowl. I messed up that one.
Man, I don't think we're doing so
That's
well
you.
this second. Oh,
All right, let's see you again.
All right,
Alan.
here you go.
All right.
3, 2, 1, begin.
I take a shower, I towel off, I get into my clothes, and then I go to my work where I edit and I listen to music.
And
I think
What?
you're kind of deviating.
you're deviating.
Am
You're
I
not
messing
even.
up?
You're not even getting close to cotton
I'm
candy.
so bad at it.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, but I was editing
Okay, so who's
a thing, on a story on cotton candy.
Was that
For
was that be
positively
me?
I
or
would still say that's deviation.
Was that me that did that?
I think that was
I
me.
think it was you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it was you. Okay, go
I'll
ahead.
try it.
All right,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I always eat cotton candy for breakfast because my lovely sister will wake me up at 7 o'clock in the morning and throw a bag right in my face so that I am able to have breakfast. The bag of
You said
fluff.
breakfast twice.
Oh, that's
Yep.
true. Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 seconds, Dan. You
All
got
right,
it.
Dan.
Okay.
You ready?
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
I hate the idea of cotton candy for breakfast. This is the worst.
Okay, we all did that at the
I
same
know, who
time.
You had it. You were
Um,
so confident. You started going fast.
That was my go-to. I was like, forget it. I'm gonna rant on something. This is how I'm gonna cover the last 10 seconds of this stupid timer.
I'll go ahead and I'll finish it.
Okay.
So, okay.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Cotton candy goes very well with 15% milk. Comes from
15%.
15%.
15%.
That's
What
like
is
a solid
that?
brick of milk.
Cheese. I drink cottage cheese for breakfast.
that's the ultimate
Goes
milk.
down chunky.
And that's how the game is somewhat played. Okay. Well, yeah, we are off to a flying start. And speaking
right.
of flying starts, our next topic, which we'll start with you, Dan.
Okay.
Our next topic is casual superheroes.
I was afraid you were gonna pick that. All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
In 3, 2, 1, begin.
What is a casual superhero? I mean, you have your normal superheroes.
Eh.
Which I'm saying
Ah.
superheroes again because
He's getting really invested in this. Just like,
I'm never gonna win.
The funny thing is that honestly, out of all the episodes, this is the most animated Dan has ever been.
That's
and I
true.
am loving
Yeah.
I
it.
have very mostly dour.
I love it. It's so funny. I love opposite day. All right, was that
Okay.
you, Charity?
Yeah.
That was 4 seconds? Come
Yeah,
on,
I did
Dan.
a
I
really
know,
good
it's
job.
hard.
All right, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
A casual superhero is a person who saves the world but wears clothes that are not of a formal nature. So they could wear something.
I think
You said wear twice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I didn't catch that. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess Alan. Yeah, she said wear twice. I'm a terrible host because I didn't even
I
catch
hate
that
wears
either.
normal
I hate
clothes
that
and
I
to wear-
that I
Oh, okay.
catch people and then the dread sets in.
I
I'm
know,
like,
you're like,
oh
it's
wait a
your turn
minute,
now.
I should have just let that
Why never
go.
was
'Cause
anybody.
now I gotta
No.
sit. Now
This
I
game's
gotta
like
talk.
golf, right? The less points you get, the better. Because I'm good.
I think it's
So it's reverse points.
it's reverse point.
All right, ready?
Oh my.
All right, Alan, you've got 41 seconds to talk about casual superheroes. And
do it.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Casual superheroes actually started as a concept on Hanna-Barbera's Morning Cartoon Express in 1983, which at that time I was living in College Street in Topeka, Kansas with my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, and I had a cat named Coco that had seizures.
I'm going to
And
call
Wait, what?
deviation.
Oh,
I'm going to call
don't know what I'm
total
doing.
deviation.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I was going to give it to you because I was going to call it within the first 2 seconds.
you
I
said
was
a
waiting
cat-
for it to come back around.
Like a cat that has
I'm coming back around. This train left the station. I just go, man.
I was
I'm
being
like
nice.
Forrest
I was
Gump.
like, I'm gonna
If you
give
don't
it to
hold
you.
up a sign that says stop, I'm just gonna keep running.
Me and Charity were looking at each other like, should we call him? And then you said a cat that has seizures.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
that did it for me.
I was like, he's bringing this back. Okay,
so
15
was that
seconds on
me
the
to
clock.
call
Whose
it?
turn it is?
Gosh.
Whose turn
That's
it is?
mine.
Oh, it's yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Go ahead,
All
Charity.
right, 3, 2, 1.
My fellow podcast host Dan had a dream about running a superhero 5K in which the people within this race had clothes that were not of a formal nature. They
Hey.
finally I got one. Good night. That's so hard.
That was good though.
Woo.
Nothing's gonna.
I got
top-
my heart beating a little bit. I was getting a little bit nervous.
I
nothing's
can
gonna.
hear it in your voice too. You're like
She
once
was,
you
yeah.
go about 5 seconds, you can hear in your voice like,
I
oh,
know.
I'm pulling.
Like, I got
I'm
this-
pulling.
I know.
I'm pulling.
I'm like, okay, I gotta find words and I
Yeah.
gotta remember what I said.
right.
No, that was good though. Good
Whew,
job, Charity.
okay. I could talk for 15 seconds,
Yeah.
guys.
Yay.
Okay, one more. Here we go.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, Dan. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna.
Well, I started with casual superheroes. I'm
Yeah,
Oh, you did
so
start with casual.
Alan.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll start
Oh,
again.
man.
You guys will get 5 seconds, and then it'll be your turn for the rest of the time. So
I'll go purposefully fail.
we can start with
That
me
way.
again. That's
I'm
fine.
gonna
It's not
stop
on
Alan
purpose.
at 5 seconds.
Actually, okay. Is this gonna be our
I
last
can go
topic?
more.
You
I can
said
do more.
No,
than
well,
5
we've done
seconds.
2 so
two.
far.
Okay,
We have 2 more
I
to
have
go.
I have 2 more.
Okay, that's
Okay,
well. It's,
well, let's
it's
just
Alan
go
and then
and
you.
we'll-
I'm just
Okay.
worried about making sure that we have enough.
Yes, that's true.
We'll try to hit it at 2:30.
Okay. Okay. So, Alan, your topic will be accidentally vegan, and you have 60 seconds starting now.
In the summer of 2000, I lived in San Francisco, California, where I was a vegetarian and enjoyed eating,
You
Ah!
hesitated.
enjoyed
I
think it was Sarah
vegetarian
that
got
food.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sarah got that one first.
But not vegan. I've never gone vegan.
You say
All
that
right.
for your next few seconds.
All right, and so Sarah, you now have 49 seconds to talk about being accidentally vegan, and you will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin.
I have never been a vegan, let alone accidentally. I do enjoy eating meat, definitely cooked. I'm not a savage person that would eat stuff raw. But for people that do go for the stuff that I
Stuff.
stuff,
Mhm.
thank you.
Alan, that's
Now I gotta
yours.
That
talk.
was yours.
That's yours, Alan.
Why do I do that?
All right, you have 33 seconds starting now.
In San Francisco, I started becoming a vegetarian, which I enjoyed thoroughly, and I never actually went all the way to vegan, and I don't think that I could be because I enjoy eating
Eh.
meat. I said enjoy?
I think you said enjoy twice.
Dang it.
Was it enjoyed? Yeah, I think.
Did I
you
go
did.
longer than 5 seconds, though?
I was really curious.
I think,
I
you
was
Personal
went,
invested.
I think you went
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
pretty good.
10. All right. I'll take it.
All right. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Earlier in the podcast, my fellow co-host Dan made a statement that Oreos were accidentally vegan because the cream inside of this particular cookie is not made of any dairy products, and it's all things that are fake.
Yeah.
Got it again.
Actually, Charity's doing
Impressive.
good. She's ending them all.
Woo.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
Ooh,
Nice.
ooh, I'm getting nervous.
Okay, last topic then.
Last
Sarah.
Okay,
one.
here we go.
All right.
All right, the last one will be the great finale,
And
which
I
guess
believe you start with that one.
I start with that one, and mine is going to be The Legend of Tommy Smitherton.
Sounds like a-
Okay.
All right, so you will begin The Legend of Tommy Smitherton in 3, 2, 1, begin.
What can I say about Tommy Smitherton that hasn't been discussed in our episode so far? He is the most amazing person I have ever come in contact with. I mean, he's got to be the most mysterious man, even though I am completely enamored by his physically good looks, his great sense of humor, and he's got to be about 6'6", which I do enjoy, someone of a taller height. He also
Oh.
has...
She said,
Dang it. Dan did it. Dan did it.
Oh, that was
Dan
Dan.
did it.
That was Dan.
all right, Dan, you've got 31 minutes, or 31 minutes. You gotta
31.
talk for a half hour, man.
Yeah.
You've got 31 seconds to talk about The Legend of Tommy Smitherton in 3,
All right.
2, 1, begin.
Tommy was a schoolboy when he heard his first Beatles song, Love Me Do, I think it was. From there, it didn't take him long. And for those of you who are unaware, that is a Bad Company song that I was just talking about because Tommy Smitherson is so
Oh.
cool. He was even...
Eh.
Oh, come on.
He
You,
did.
you said Tommy Smitherton twice.
And actually,
I didn't say Smitherton.
yeah, he liked Tommy Smitherton. He didn't even fully say.
I started with Tommy, and then I added the Smitherton.
That's true, but I think he just. Well, in that case, you said Tommy twice.
That's
then.
true. I did say Tommy.
So
twice,
Oh,
you
fudge.
still
Okay.
messed up.
All right.
Okay.
18 seconds. Charity.
Oh, here we go.
Charity's always good at backtracks. Like on our previous episode, she does it that way. All right,
Okay,
Charity.
3, 2, 1, go.
The Legend of Tommy Smitherton sounds like an old cowboy movie that would star John Wayne. But I digress. Tommy Smitherton.
And she digressed anyway.
Yep.
Right?
I can do 5. I can do
You do
5.
5?
All right, Alan.
All right, go ahead. 3, 2, 1, begin.
The name Tommy Smitherton is actually a construct created on this podcast to represent.
Yay! Good job, Alan. I'm so proud of you.
I like it how it ended on a cliffhanger that he's actually a
And the secret treasure is buried. Oh, that's all the time we have for today.
literally, guys, that's all the time we have for today.
Yes.
No, this has been a great season. I hope you enjoyed all the random stuff that we talk about, stuff that has nothing to do with anything, and things that actually are on topic. This has been a good 10th episode. I've enjoyed all 3 of you guys, and myself too, because I'm enjoyable in my own right. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I'm so happy to do a podcast, and you guys are the best people to do it with.
Aw, thank you everyone for listening to this season. It's been a real pleasure. And I will say that I have enjoyed talking with you guys. I count you guys as very dear friends.
Aww.
And all the listeners that enjoyed this, thank you very much. We truly appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to making season 2.
Absolutely.
So let us.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. You can find other episodes at doublestuffpod.com or on your favorite podcast apps. You can also join the fun on social media on Facebook and Instagram at Double Stuff Podcast and on Twitter at Double Stuff P. That's the letter P.